There is less than 10 days left until the release of Mortal Kombat 1. Haven't been around or haven't been in the FGC for too long, you know that a lot of people like to roast two video games within the space. Usually it's Smash Bros. And then you see a lot of Mortal Kombat 11 slander. I'll be honest, see, it's about to get real. It's kind of hot. The glass is like 80 degrees right now. Bear with me, bear with me. I come from the bracket that Mortal Kombat 11 is a solid product, but I hate the gameplay of that game. I don't like the mechanics, I don't like the way things work in Mortal Kombat 11, and just the way they did Fatal Blows just made the gameplay very boring for my taste. But I do think it's very important that we discuss Street Fighter 6's success, potentially the biggest fighting game of 2023. You know how Twitter's always making this stupid meme like video games have fallen off? No, fighting games are on the rise, and then everything else is kind of stumbling in some ways or shape or form. Besides single players and, you know, the obvious outliers, I ain't talking about those right now. Even though I think Street Fighter 6 set a gold standard for what a fighting game package should be in the modern day age, don't sleep. Mortal Kombat usually has always been there, regardless if you like it or not. Mortal Kombat has always had robust single player story modes. You can argue if the story is good, but the cutscene quality and how things play out is very entertaining on a first watch. You can even argue the post-game content, giving you ways to unlock different fatalities, art, and costumes is outstanding. It's unmatched within the genre of modern day fighting games. So instead of just making this a simple, is Street Fighter 6 gonna be better than Mortal Kombat 1? Is Mortal Kombat 1 actually better than Street Fighter 6? I'm gonna go side by side, run through the game's most important aspects, and see where they strive so far. Disclaimer, Mortal Kombat 1 not out. I'm going pretty much by the information we know from NRS and Mortal Kombat themselves and what I've played. If y'all like this video, make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe, and LGI, let's get it, let's go. Let's talk about single player content. Now, number one, I would always and used to argue the best fighting games in the genre that usually have some of the best single player content would be Super Smash Bros. I used to argue Soul Calibur heavy, and then there's Mortal Kombat. Sorry, Tekken 7, you was kind of weak with the customization. I know that hurt everybody's feelings, so I couldn't put you where I wanted to put you. I'm gonna be real with you. The crypt is always fun. Even in MK11, I like the crypt. They even had the jump scares there that completely was taking people out. I got you.
Oh man. Oh! What?
Street Fighter 6 in its story mode decided to bring forth the first time World Tour. World Tour is where you create your own character and you go around the world of Metro City and Street Fighter and pretty much tackle on all the different characters, and then during that World Tour you can level up and learn different characters' moves from the favorite base roster. So hear me out. Street Fighter 6 World Tour is pretty astounding in my own taste. It has this vibe of like open world Yakuza type of energy going on with it, which just makes it a fun time. Is it perfect? Hell no. But is it fun? Hell yes. And even to this day, people still do avatar battles in the battle hub, always customizing and upgrading their characters. The replayability content from just having fun is strong in Street Fighter 6. Now, here's the big thing about Mortal Kombat 1. Why I'm really excited for this game. Kombat 1's Invasions is not the main single player content. The main thing you'll be doing is going through the story mode for the first time. Kurzatic additionally called Mortal Kombat 1 Invasions a complement to the main story campaign. You have multiple different challenges and opponents to overcome while leveling up, and getting stats and having elemental opponents. And then there's this talisman and relics and foraging and shops and secrets. It's a lot. From my eye, it looks like they're combining the elements of the crypt, but then also bringing back some of the 3D era elements of like going through the world or whatever environment they have, so you can collect and get new stuff to play the game. If you ever played Injustice 2, you know about Star Labs. That is one of my favorite pieces of fighting game content, period. It's like mini games, but they also kind of teach you how to play the game, like jumping and dodging and ducking and things of that nature. It is really good in that regard. And then what's really cool about Invasions is that the devs did confirm that there will continuously be updates for invasions coming to the game. Number 2, let's talk about the netcode. Now we're going to talk about the netcode before we get into the gameplay. Next thing is netcode. If you're looking for rollback netcode, this is going to be pretty big for you. It also confirmed, and I think on the Steam site, that crossplay might be coming to Mortal Kombat 1 on Steam. However, I'm going to tell everybody right now, slow your roll. I do not trust in day one Warner Bros. Launches. I don't do it. If I'm not mistaken, Hogwarts Legacy was even messing up day one on PC for some people. So chill out on that. I'ma just tell you that right now. Get it on PlayStation, get it on Xbox or whatever platform, minus Switch, because I don't think they're gonna be able to play. But if I had to be honest with you, this is where Street Fighter wins. Street Fighter netcode is honestly one of the best fighting game netcodes ever created. But I think MK1's netcode is probably like an A- to B+. It ain't like S tier like Street Fighter 6's. There's some times in Mortal Kombat 1 where the rollback just be rollbacking. It be doing what it need to be doing in the wrong places at the wrong time. And then here's the gameplay. Now, comparing gameplay between two fighting games can be toxic. It can be all subjective as well. So this is my opinion. Street Fighter 6 and Mortal Kombat 1 both have beautiful gameplay structures. There is something Mortal Kombat has for my personal taste over Street Fighter, and I'll explain. Number 1, I've explicitly stated that with Street Fighter 6, I am not a big fan of how the drive rush system or the drive system works in Street Fighter 6 at all. I absolutely dislike in Street Fighter 6 that you just can't block a drive impact. Like, the blowback on it is stupid to me. So if you're a person that likes tag-like games or assist-based fighters, this game will be 100% for you. Now, it's not a tag game, but the way a lot of cameo stuff works, the way the combo structure works, reminds me of Marvel vs. Capcom or BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle a little bit. The way a lot of the game's mechanics work with the cameos. Kitana and Sonia as a cameo combo structure is completely different than Kitana with Frost as a cameo combos. Plus, the cameos have 2 to 3 different moves, some maybe even 4, I believe, that can change up the match completely. I'll be 100% honest. Even though I'm super excited for Mortal Kombat 1, the beta ain't the perfect beta. The full game usually always fixes a lot of the problems from the beta. Until then, I would definitely say Street Fighter definitely showed out this year in terms of the fighting game genre, and also put a lot of things on his map, changing the way single player content can be viewed for fighting games, and just content outside of just fighting, making the games feel more than just doing one thing. You know what people say, why do you buy fighting games? All you do is fight. Like, I know it's stupid. That being said, if you guys are interested in Mortal Kombat 1, you're already at the right place, okay? Just hit the subscribe button. It is free. Don't sleep on your boy. We're almost to the road to probably 30K now. It sounds so weird saying that. Thank y'all for helping me get there. For real, like, I didn't think I was gonna get there like this fast. You know, last year I was kind of cruising and trolling, but I was surviving, so within the numbers and the algorithm. That being said, if you guys want more Street Fighter 6, Mortal Kombat 1, and I will probably be covering Naruto Storm Connections in the future, okay? Let you guys know, this is the channel to be. You guys are golden, and that is raw. Subscribe, your boy is out. Squala Henshin. I changed it from Squala Peace. Y'all like that? No? I'm gonna just leave.
Never felt like this. Maybe it's the death of me. Let my own worst enemy.
All right, who's next?
Let's see who's stronger.